Okay, so you're in the queue, right? Ah! All you want to do is sell these cute clothes and you can't. Sorry, ladies, you're in the queue. That is what it is. The queue is a journey that is more mental than it is anything else. Right now, the queue wait time is between 6 and 8 weeks. Previously, it got all the way up to 12 weeks, and some wonderful ladies spent 12 weeks in the queue. What I would tell you is that the Lularoe queue is a really wonderful time to get your Lula room ready. I just got out of the queue about a week ago. I should expect my inventory in a few days. And what I did with my time in the queue was just learn. I came to YouTube, watched these videos, I watched sales, I went on Periscope and I shopped. And you know, as crazy as this sounds, I actually shopped on purpose from different consultants to see what it felt like as a consumer to open the packages, because until you shop from different consultants, what you don't understand is that everybody does it differently. And you can tell as a consumer, as a customer, everybody does it differently, and it feels different when you open the package. So when you're in the queue, use that as a time where you're just getting pumped up, you know, read self-development stuff, read business books, reach out to someone who's had a business, because you know what, ladies, this is not, and gentlemen, this is not just selling clothing. This is a business, and if you want to have a business, you have to act like you have a business. And mental self-development is a huge part of running a business. It's probably the biggest part of running a business. So while you're in the queue and while you're frustrated, it is okay, because you know what? I hate to use this. It's so cliche. All good things come to those who wait. And maybe there's a reason that you're waiting. I would look at it like this. If everyone could pay and jump straight into Lularoe, what would the quality of the consultant be? You know, think about that for a second. What would the quality be of each individual person who didn't have to endure that, who didn't have to be told, yeah, you might want to do this now, but you got to wait 2 months to get started? You know, the biggest other thing I hear about joining Lularoe is the cost of it. Well, I hate to tell you, but you're opening a business. It's expensive to have a business. And more than that, you own it. What other business can you open for that much money and own it outright and be out of debt in a month or two? None. Y'all, I own another business, and that doesn't happen. The other thing about it is that Lularoe, when you are a Lularoe consultant, my personal opinion, because you know I just got out of the queue, okay, back to the thing with the packages. Anybody can go on any consultant's Facebook group and buy something. But why do they come to you? Why do they choose, and I say choose because it is a choice, no matter what prints or patterns you have, still a choice. Why do they choose you? Do they choose you because you create a great experience for them? Lularoe is an experience, you guys. It's an experience. It's an experience in buying clothing. Don't make it a crappy experience because you have a bad attitude. You know, I'll tell you, when I was in the queue, I shopped. I bought this from one consultant. I bought this and a pair of leggings, which is actually behind the tablet, from a different consultant. I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I bought from individual other consultants, and the reason I did that was to see what was the experience like for the consumer shopping from these people. And what did I love and what did I not like? You know, my very first package came from Allison Steed. So she's a great consultant. I have told her a couple times that she's just phenomenal. I don't know her personally, just through buying things as a consumer, you know, while in the queue. And this was not purchased from her. But anyway, when I got the package in the mail from her, it was, first of all, the poly mailer, which is the mailer that it comes in, was yellow and had flowers on it. How happy is the color yellow? I know you probably don't know this, but there's a psychological study that shows that yellow brings happiness to people's bodies. Like, it's a psychological thing that when you see the color yellow, it makes you feel happier, okay, and more calm. Happier and calmed. Like, your soul is calmed, your heart is happy. It is a real thing. You can look this up. I'm not kidding. The mailer came with yellow and it had flowers on it. You know what else? She also had wrapped the clothing inside the mailer so that if the mailer was to rip open, my clothing would not be damaged. I noticed that because I was shopping for a purpose to see what the experience was like. And I know that most of your customers probably will not do that. And I know that most of them don't pay attention because they just want to rip it open and just get their stuff, right? But these things matter, guys. The other thing was she had a card in there that said your size chart. If anyone shops Lularoe, you know that the sizes are not universal across the styles. So it's important for me to be able to remember my sizes and stuff so I can shop easier next time. That creates a great experience. She did that. There was also a magnet that I could put on my fridge, so whenever I'm doing laundry, all I have to do is quick reference. How do I take care of this? You know, it was a wonderful experience. There's another consultant that is a team that I shop from. They're in Colorado. They mailed me, I bought like $200 worth of stuff from these people. They mailed it to me, same thing. Happy packaging, wrapped inside in tissue paper. On the top, there was a little sticker that said, thank you. Hello, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was just wonderful. You're welcome. The other thing, they had handwritten a card. I bought it from Periscope, right? They had handwritten a thank you card about the experience I brought to their Periscope broadcast. And that meant a lot to me. I'm not a warm, fuzzy, let's make everybody feel good type of person most of the time, and I still took note of it. So imagine someone who is a warm and fuzzy, what that little bitty bit of gratitude would do for them. You know, I went to Target after and I bought these thank you cards in the multicolors. I know they're not Lularoe approved colors, but they're multicolors, and I'm just going to handwrite a little note on the inside and stick it in the packages because that went a long way with me. So you've decided you want to be a Lularoe consultant, and now you know it's a business, and now you know it's a customer experience business, right? I'm going to do part 2 of this video, which talks a little bit more about the business aspect of Lularoe and how to become a business-minded person. Like I told you, I actually have a couple of other businesses, not as side businesses like this, but, you know, legit, like 9-to-5 type, you have to be in a certain place jobs. This could be a legit 9-to-5 job if you wanted it to, but you can also work it on your own time. But these other businesses are corporate type of businesses where you have laws and regulations that govern you and licensures and things like that. So I'm very familiar with having a business to run and treating it like a business, or else you sink, basically. Sink or swim. I'm going to be doing some seminars on mindset and gratitude and how to run a business like a business and maintain and retain your customer base. So follow me on Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, and YouTube. All of the handles for those should be the same. It should be Lularoe Dina Watson. My first name is spelled D-E-A-N-A. I will talk to you guys on the second half of this broadcast, which I will do next week. Talk to you later. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.